Today's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to whoever celebrates it. I am Mexican American, but yet I do not celebrate the Cinco de Mayo. It's not Mexican Independence Day. It is Battle of Puebla, which is completely different. I know a lot of people get that mixed up, but we're not going to go into that because this is not History 101. So let's go on with the monthly favorites. Now my makeup, being that this is a couple hours after I had already filmed the first one, is still looking really good. Really good. And I owe that to one of my very first favorite items, which is the Skindanavia setting spray, this is a primer and it's for oil control, and this is the finishing spray, the bridal edition, because I do have two other ones, but those are just the regular ones. This one is for special occasions, that special moment when you're gonna say I do. So for those clients, you know, that are having that very special day, this is what they get. They get an oil control, because for me, I know I get very oily, very oily, so it's not that much, just glowing where I need to go, which is on the highlighted parts of my face. And then the finishing spray, which guarantees that your makeup will stay on for up to 16 hours and it will be photo ready that full 16 hours. So absolutely love these ones. I have tried them on myself. I am gonna say that these ones do last. They give you a really nice finish. They don't make you look cakey and you look patchy or anything like that, and it really does control the oil. So I'm very happy with them, and I haven't really been using my MAC Fix Plus since I've actually had these. I usually reach for these ones first, then my Fix Plus. I don't think I've even repurchased a Fix Plus since then. The very next item that I'm going to be talking about is the Retin-A, the 0.1%, and I had already given a full-on review. I don't know if it was in my last favorites video, but I had already spoken about this product itself, so I'm going to be doing a link just below to that video so you get the full scope of everything that I was talking about. But it has done wonders to my face. It has pretty much changed. I was suffering from acne for I don't know what reason, but I just kept breaking out. Nothing was really helping me. Not benzoyl peroxide, not using milk of magnesia, wasn't helping either. Just changing or going on birth control, that wasn't helping either. So nothing helped until this came along. I got so much advice from like all these different people, and I took their advice and I used the products for a while, especially the benzoyl peroxide and the acne.org regimen, and they did not work for me. That did not help me at all. So what I ended up doing, I got an advice from another person. That was my last person who I took their advice. They said to try the Retin-A, and I have tried it in the past. I don't really want to get into more details because it's super long, but in the other video I do mention everything. It just really helped me, really helped me, and I'll give you more information in that video. You will have more information on where I got it from, how I use it, and all that shebang bang. So moving on to the next favorites. Now that summer's coming up, you want to have a nice looking tan and nice color. I'm kind of an olive complexion. I am a kind of a tan color. My arms have a really nice tone to it, I feel. They used to be a lot more darker, but now it's like I take more care of my skin now, so they're not as dark as they used to be. But my legs, let me just say that they're way off. They're not even close to this color here. They're not even to this lighter part in here. They're just light, and that's like, I would say they never see the daylight. I never have, like, I'm never wearing shorts, and you would think I do because I wear dresses and skirts, but I actually just wear them for a very short time, and I'm not in the sun for most of the day, so I don't get that I don't get that tan. So, and if I do, I get that nasty looking tan, that ashy looking color. So since I don't have anything, I've used tanners before, but I don't like the color that it gives me because it doesn't look very natural. It looks very orangey tint to, for me it looks very orangey. It looks kind of like a pumpkin, especially if you apply too much of it, and it's really high maintenance. Like, you have to keep applying and then don't get the color that I want. I want like this color on my legs, but I have not been able to achieve it with any other thing. So I'm very excited to actually receive the Loving Tan like self tanner. I ordered that one. That's just like the 4th one that I'm trying out and seeing if that works. I saw the before and after pictures of like other customers who have used it before, and I like the way it looks on them, and they're a lot more paler than me, so hopefully it gives me a good tan. I just don't like how I don't like when I take pictures and, you know, everything up here, like the upper body is kind of tan and has a color to it, and then from my lower body down it's like completely just like really light. Pictures and review of the Loving Tan, let me know on this video's comments right below. But in the meantime, what I am using just temporarily while that comes in, and see how that works, but I always go back to this item, is the Sally Hansen Airbrush legs. I've been using this ones for like 3 years, but I have the Tan Glow one, and this is like makeup for your legs. It's not supposed to be something long lasting, and it does transfer on. So if you have like light colored clothes, you're with someone else and they have like, and you rub against them, your legs rub against them, it'll transfer. So that's one thing that I would say a con to like using this, but overall it's just something that I really enjoy using, and it really does change your color. Like I said, it's only temporary. Once you get into the shower, it'll wash off. It is nothing permanent. So I do want something a little bit more permanent, just because I don't want to be constantly doing, because this is a little bit messier, so I would want something a little bit more permanent. So I can't wait to try the Loving Tan, but this is something that I usually tend to go for if my legs are very pale, especially now that the summer's coming up and you bear a lot more skin. That is really nice to have. Next ones on my favorites are the ColourPop Super Shocks shadows. These are amazing. I only have a couple of them. I usually tend to gravitate to a lot of neutral bronzy colors rather than the other ones that I have, which are like platinum and like really dark colors. I don't really do dark that much, and surprisingly enough, I'm actually wearing color today, but that was just for fun. I just wanted to change it up. And the silver ones, but I don't really use these ones. I use more of the neutral copper golden shades, and these ones here is on the rocks, and I have linear. But at first, when I had first received them, I thought they were like, you know, just basic powder eyeshadow, and then when I stuck my finger in it and I realized it was like kind of wet, I was very, very shocked, because I've never felt a formulation with that kind of like texture. I've never felt a shadow that way, so it was very, like, you know, different to me. So as soon as I swatched like one of them, there was a lot of pigmentation coming out of it, and it transfers on so well, but it transfers on better when you use your finger rather than using a brush. I feel like the brush takes a lot of the pigment, and it takes a lot of the sparkle in it, and when you transfer it onto your lid, it just, you know, loses it in the process. And this one here is Nillionaire, I don't know, and this one here is, it's more of a brown copper color, but again, it's really pretty, and I like the shimmer in it. It's like really nice sparkle. It has little specks of different golds and then like silvers in it, and they are absolutely amazing. They are at a great price. You know, I want to get a couple more just to have. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my favorites video, and I'll have a link provided to the other review for the Retin-A down below, so don't forget to check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.